Does Everson Griffen want to be a Detroit Lion? He just might.
Did you realize that you are a champion in their eyes?
Subscribe to the members of ISN.
What's going on, guys? My name is Derek, and welcome to the Gridiron Blitz. Be sure to ring that notification bell after you subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss any content, because we talk all things football. As you guys know, I am a huge Everson Griffen fan. I have been an Everson Griffen fan for as long as I can remember. And he has terrorized my Detroit Lions for the last 10 years. Everson Griffen became a free agent this year as he decided to opt out of his contract. Everson Griffen restructured his deal with the Minnesota Vikings in 2019, and he had 3 benchmarks that would allow him to opt out after this season. One of them was 6.5 sacks, and he had to play on 57% of the team's defensive snaps. Well, he averaged 8 sacks, and he played on 78% of the team snap. And with that, he actually decided to opt out of his contract with the Minnesota Vikings. The amazing thing about this is Griffen was one of only 2 players in the NFL last season that could have their contract voided by them, a player-controlled contract. With Everson Griffen restructuring his deal, having to meet a certain criteria to opt out, and then deciding to opt out, that tells me that everything was not copacetic in Minnesota. That brings me to my Detroit Lions. And I have been huge on bringing Everson Griffen here ever since he became a free agent back in March. Those of you who have watched me know that I have campaigned for this man to become a Detroit Lion. When I met Coach Patricia a couple of months ago, I told him I would like to have Everson Griffen on his team. His exact words were, "I do too. I love to have him on this team." I have to show you guys something on Twitter today that happened to me as to why I said, does Everson Griffen want to be a Detroit Lion? Well, I'm just scrolling along on Twitter, and I see this tweet from this guy right here. Now, I don't know who this guy is, and he says, everyone seems to want Clowney when Everson Griffen is out there too. Clowney might have a higher ceiling, which I disagree with, but also has significantly lower floor, which I do agree with. Griffen should be at the top of the Eagles and every other team's wish list. So Griffen responds, amen, brother. Now, I was some type of way. I follow Everson Griffen, and I felt some type of way because I have been campaigning and have been campaigning for Everson Griffen to be a Detroit Lion for the last 3 months. So I felt some type of way. So what I did is I jumped into the conversation and I tweeted a reply, which was this. I says, okay, so I've been campaigning for EG to come to the Lions now for like 3 months. I've been behind this move since he left at Vikings. I even met Coach Patricia and told him I want EG. His exact words were, I do too. I love to have him on this team. I get no response from EG. So now, guys, I ran out of tweets and I didn't want to start. I ran out of Twitter characters and I didn't want to start a new thread in order to continue. I was going to say, so I guess he doesn't want to be a Detroit Lion. And I going about my day. Just a couple minutes later, I go back and I look at this tweet and I can't believe I got a response from Everson Griffen, and he stated the following. LFG 1011 from Twitter iPhone. Now, I know what LFG means. You know what LFG means, but I can't say it on this platform. That's crazy. That's crazy. So Everson Griffen responds to your boy, the Gridiron Blitz, and I had been tagging him profusely over and over and over for the last 3 months. And this guy that he responded to, I have no idea who he is. He doesn't have like a verified check mark. So I decided to get in to the conversation, and Everson Griffen responded with LFG. So what do you think, ladies and gentlemen? Does that mean that Everson Griffen wants to be a Detroit Lion? I hope so. We need a pass rush on this team. And I'm sorry, Detroit Lions fans, no matter what you think, I think that we need an absolute pass rusher on this squad. So tell me what you think in the comments below. Am I reading into this, or do you think that Everson Griffen really does want to be a Detroit Lions. There's a lot of good things that are said about Matt Patricia. I think the Detroit Lions can offer him $8 to $12 million on a 1 to 2 year deal to bring him to be, he'll be working opposite Trey Flowers. Woo, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. I hope this is a dream come true. So I promise you guys, you will get one more Everson Griffen video from me, and that's when he signs with whatever team he decides to sign with. My name is Derek. This is the Gridiron Blitz. Before we get out of here, I got to ask you to do something. There's a lot of people who watch my content, but they don't want to subscribe. So I have about 60% of the people who watch my content haven't subscribed. So would you kindly hit that subscription button so you won't miss another video and ring the notification bell as well. I want all of you guys to take care, stay safe, practice social distancing, wear a mask, because I want to see you in the next video.